Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. We are slowly getting through the entirety of the first day of the Academy Festival, and I think this is the last bit. We are going really nicely, steadily through talking to everyone this evening, and I say let's continue that and see what we can do with our last ticket. And at the moment, it looks like Jusis is in for a treat. I can't believe it. That was my last big gamble of the year too. A face as woeful as that could only mean you lost that prize contest. Hey, don't you go telling Tower, alright? I'm in for a solid 4 hours of finger wagging if she finds out. I get the feeling she probably already knows. Anyway, just leave bringing in all the orbital instruments to me. Me and George will carry them over to the auditorium. We can do all the final checkups over there. I still don't know if we're gonna perform tonight or tomorrow, or both. I assume it's gonna be tomorrow, but I just don't know for a certainty. Oh, that's right. The cafeteria's orbital stove is sort of broken. Would you and Crow mind taking a look at it for me? Oh, got it. I'll head over right away. I gotta say though, it's pretty amazing that you could stop by the cafeteria for a quick break and run straight into trouble. And that's our Toa, alright. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Well, you went to Crossbell, and before you knew it, Crossbell was on fire. Oh, hey Rean. You don't think trouble follows me wherever I go, do you? Well, I wouldn't say that. Well, she is always helping us out, and she's good friends with Crow. I don't think trouble follows her so much as she's kind of a person that she follows trouble. Well, I checked on your instruments, and they're all fixed up and ready to rock. Well, aside from being out of tune, but you're the ones playing them, so you can fix that. Right, Toa asked me to help her out with some stuff, so I'm off. I'll have someone take your instruments over to the auditorium. All you need to do is tune them up, and you'll be ready to go. Yeah, just one last look for new stuff, which we know they won't be here, but if I don't check, and apparently they are there, then I'm gonna be so pissed that I didn't check. Yeah, it's always better to check. It doesn't take much time. Alright, let's go over to the Student Union building and see what's happening to the stove. Did Milliam try to cook in it? But Terry, guess what? The chess club's supposed to be right in here. Alright, I hope you're ready, Machias, cause you're going down. Rumble! Pateri, guess what? There's a cafeteria on the first floor. Oh great, we'll get some snacks before we beat them senseless. Woohoo! Oh, the hell do you think you're looking at? A very energetic little girl. Patera's mad a lot, but when she's hungry, she's just plain dangerous. You might want to keep your distance if you don't want her to smack you silly. Almost read that as snack you silly. That would have been very interesting. Rumble. I never would have thought the principal would get involved. Oh, don't mind me, just having a nice little conversation with myself. I would have used a year's worth of cafeteria tickets too. Crow's even more down to this than I am. I guess nobody could have seen this coming. Any new things? No. Oh, we had a bit of trouble in the kitchen, but a young lady came along to help out. We really wouldn't have been sunk without her. She seems to know her way around the kitchen too. Toa knows about it now too, so I'm sure it'll be fixed in a jiffy. It's wonderful having so many young people willing to step in and help us out. Yeah, I think I already know it's probably Sharon, isn't it? Because she is quick on her feet and ready to help. Well, if it isn't Hannah, I never expected to run into you here. Thank you ever so much for always being so lovely to our Annie. Oh, not at all. You're always letting Kurt play over at your house anyway. Oh, by the way, have you taken a look at the photography club's display? Your house is pictured in one of the photos. Oh, I certainly have, and I have to say, I was quite surprised. And yes, there was a photograph from the concert earlier in the year where little Kurt is giving a peace sign too. Oh, I saw that one. He's such a little troublemaker. Just fawning over the children in the beautiful pictures. I had a good time today. We still got a concert coming up tomorrow, but I feel like we've done a pretty solid job preparing. Ah, so we have confirmation? It's tomorrow. I had a good time today. Aw, is it evening already? Today's been so much fun. I almost think this is more fun than Sunday school with the lessons and the festivals. Well, we ran into a bit of trouble here, but thanks to her, it should all work out well in the end. I really appreciate her help. Oh, the orbital stove on the left seems to be in somewhat poor condition, so I'm currently doing what I can to be of assistance. Oh, don't worry. With a slight alteration to how you go about cooking, it shouldn't be a significant issue. Nothing is too much for you to handle, is it? Oh, Lady Toba is in the midst of arranging for the stove to be fixed. Please, leave this to us. Oh, we will. Oh, Instructor Makarov went off to meet someone, I believe. Oh goodness, I shouldn't try to pry into his personal life, should I? A little bit. You're allowed a little bit of prying. I think you've had enough to eat for now, though. It doesn't matter how pretty the maid who made it was. You still get sick of it if you eat too much. Is he falling for Sharon now? It's not a bad choice, Anton. Definitely not a bad choice. That lavender-haired maid is so pretty. Not only that, but the food is amazing. I think I finally found her, Ricky. I guess I finally found my goddess. There is not a man in Zemuria who can claim to have seen as many goddesses as you have. Which is technically true. He does fall in love really quickly. I mean it! She is cute, she's elegant, and she's a hard worker. How could you call her anything less than a goddess? He's not totally wrong with that. She's pretty, let's just say, versatile. Our chess classes are being held on the second floor of the building. Anyone is welcome. To participate, simply climb the stairs and enter the door to your left. Alright, we'll have a look. See if someone is winning the competitions, if there is one. Nobody in front, good. A cup of fragrant tea with a drop of sweet honey. Reserved but still a passionate conversation. It's a lady's natural inclination to indulge her in her interest with a degree of elegance, is it not? Of all the books we've gone through in this reading circle are just wonderful. I'm going to have to make sure to tell everyone back at home about them. Oh, Emma came around to help a short while ago. Unfortunately, she was a bit overwhelmed by some of our terminology and ended up running away. And here I hoped to use this opportunity to teach her a few things. What a shame. What a shame. This could have been a valuable learning experience for her. I would have loved to see it. I'm not kidding. That would have been so much fun and hilarious to boot. Emma reading the boys love stories that Dorothy has written. Yeah, she would go as red as she could have. Oh, I love how they put this. Could I get 3 copies of this short story collection? But of course. Well, business is going great. 1 bishop coming up. How do you like that? What? Have you forgotten how to move your knight? Fear not, and allow me to demonstrate once more. Yeah, because if you're just starting out, chess can be slightly, let's just say, overwhelming. Ah, this is my first match, so I've gotten butterflies in my stomach. But it doesn't matter if you win or lose, as long as you're having fun, right? Yeah, I do truly believe that if you're playing a game, even if it's on a competitive level, if you're having fun, you already won half the game, definitely. Oh, things are going great here. And we wouldn't even be here right now if it weren't for you, Makias. Really, thank you so much. Looks like the chess classes are going well. Alright, I suppose I can help them out a bit. Oh, hi Kitty. Oh, hey there, Annie. Want a little tour of this place? Yeah. There are so many pictures of fishies. Did you guess them all? I sure did. But still no new ones for us. Yeah, she really does like Kenny a lot and fishing. Oh, so this is the infamous fortune teller. What are you gonna ask her, Ferris? Oh, I wouldn't tell you that. It's not the sort of thing rivals should share. Sure, everyone needs their secrets. Oh my, it truly is rather busy here. I hope our turn comes before our break is over. What was that about a break? Oh, nothing. Pay me no mind. Well, she's probably talking about break for practice or something, but I've learned that if you have to perform, you shouldn't practice so close before you actually perform, because you'll be so nervous you might mess up. Oh, it's so busy here. All the visitors are girls too. I think I know what kind of fortunes they're looking for. The same as you, is it? Oh, apparently the fortune teller here has a 100% accuracy rate. I came to ask a question about my husband, actually. If he's ever so faithful. I can see everything. Your partner will show his face in the next 2 years. You mean it? He will have a splendid match for you, but your road to happiness is a perilous one. Make sure to take an active role yourself, instead of leaving everything to him. I'll try. Yeah, if she goes after a boyfriend, of course she'll have one within 2 years. That's even making the net very big. Then I'm sure your hard work will be rewarded. You're the only one who can make your dreams a reality. Right. Oh well, like I said, she's doing amazing. Oh my, what a fine collection of photos. They capture the changing of seasons perfectly. All these displays are just wonderful. I've been having so much fun I lost track of time. Both the Literature Club and the Occult Research Society are thriving. Stranger still, they're drawing almost exclusively women. I can't even begin to imagine what's going on. Maybe someone is doing some PR work for you? Student Council matters should be directed to the Student Council tent in front of the main building. We know, it's been like that all day, we'll be fine. Alright, that's it for the Student Union building. Let's head over to the library. Ah, looks like Emil was able to make up with his friends. It takes some real courage to step up and sort things out like that. Way to go, Emil! Oh, sounds good. We'll all hang out tomorrow. We'll even invite Rudy along. Get the whole gang back together again. Yeah, I'm down for that. Adding a fourth would likely make things that much more fun. Yo, nice weather we're having. It's been a while. So, do you want to come with us tomorrow? I can't think of a reason not to. It's not as though I had much to do either way. I never expected that I'd run into Kay's group here. Well, we did agree to come to the festival together tomorrow, so you won't see me complaining. That's really nice. He might have a group of friends again. That's beautiful. Our young visitors and their families have started returning home. I'm glad that everyone seems to have a good time. Ensuring that everyone has a great time in the library is what being a librarian is all about after all. We'll be open for a while longer, but then I have to close up and get everything in order for tomorrow. Ah, yes, now that I think about it, Instructor Neidhart couldn't make it after all, could he? Such a shame. I was hoping that the two of us would be able to get some food from the stalls. I'm sure he's incredibly busy, but I do wonder if he'll be able to join me tomorrow. I can only hope so, Thomas, definitely. I hope he'll be there for the festival after party at least. And by that, I mean the after party for us adults. Your students will have to make do with the post-festival dance. Ah, there's gonna be some heavy boozing with the adults, okay. Now I definitely want to be there. Wow, look at all these books. I'm gonna ask Dad to read one to me. For a military academy library, this place has children books to spare. Kurt loves picture books, so I almost wish this reading corner was always here. I wonder what's keeping Hannah. She stepped out to grab us some drinks, but I thought she'd be back by now. Maybe she got caught up talking to someone. No, she definitely did. We came from Heimdall too, actually. We must live closer to each other than I thought. Oh my, what a coincidence. They might well end up attending the same Sunday school, strangely enough. Whoa, it's a monster! Run, run! No, run away! Would it be fun that if we are later in the series, like Cold Steel 2, 3 or 4, we see these two again in Heimdall, then being friends, or maybe even more than that? That would be really cool to see. Alright, no Celine. Always have to check the upper corners, just in case. Alright, try to avoid those. Is there any more perfect dessert than ice cream? No. No, there is not. But maybe I ate a bit too much this time. Oopsies. All things considered, I'd say things are going pretty smoothly, even with so many visitors. I'd say we owe part of that to you. We really appreciate all the help. Keep an eye out until the end of the festival, though. Oh, we will. You know, Rean. Oh, Thor was running around all day, so we had her sit down and get some rest. I mean, her taking a little break triples all the rest of our work, but we want to give her a chance to rest easy. Which is extremely nice and considerate. I was hoping to help Master Hugo with his stall, just a little bit. When I offered, he told me not to get in the way of his competition. What could have come over him? He takes his competition very seriously, it's a good thing. I don't think I've ever seen him scorched himself in the fires of passion like this before. It's so unlike him. What could have come over him? Hey, who knows, maybe he actually cares more about Becky than you think he is. The big food stall competition has gotten pretty crazy. Becky's a natural at drawing in the customers, but when Hugo gets going, he can really move those crepes. I'm almost more interested in watching them sell stuff than selling stuff myself. Those two seem to be about even now. I have no idea who's gonna win this. Oh, welcome, welcome. Do you want a flavor experience that just melts on the tip of your tongue? And then you want these crepes. Cold or hot, locally made, jam or no, they're delicious any way you want, guaranteed. Why don't take some home and treat your friends and family? Come on, get a few. I'm a businessman, damn it, there's no way I'll let someone else at this school outsell me. Just you wait, Becky, prepare to be completely outdone. Well, I hope it will be extremely even all the way through. It would be amazing if that would actually happen. Oh, we're almost done for the day. Phew, I'm wiped out. It's a good kind of wiped out though, like I made the most of my entire day. Yeah, me too. My day has been about like 6 episodes already. Klein brought me a crepe. Have you ever had one? They're awesome. I want to do this again someday. Oh, the girl over there is the coolest. First, she took a yakisoba and was like, "Wacha!" And then she did this, and it was so cool. It seems Klein just is as good as a big brother at school as he is at home. He's grown into such a man. I couldn't feel more proud to see the way that the first years all look up to him. What a shame that Lady Angelica never made an appearance. She's a textbook delinquent, but you can't deny that her presence helped put one at ease. Though, I suppose I'll get used to her absence before long. Lady's attempts to put the moves on every girl at the festival has become something of a tradition. The lack of incredibly forward innuendos has put something of a damper on this year's festival. Well, I could try, but I cannot guarantee my innuendos would be as good as Angelica's. Ah, pure mad cooking technique, mid-air flip. My only option now is to just keep on cooking. I'll win this by going all out and tell Hugo to get it right up him. Ah, she has to win, right? Yeah, if I had to choose between the two, even would be best, but if one of had to win, I'm gonna say Becky. Whew, it's finally evening. Today was tougher than I expected. The balloons are starting to look like a little deflated, so I think we're about ready to call it for the day. Yeah, and you made a lot of children happy. Class 1 will be performing a wonderful operetta tomorrow. Don't miss what is sure to be the crowning moment of the festival. We'll do our best, I can guarantee you that. Oh phew, I'm pooped after all this fun. Tomorrow should have some fun things to see too, so I should go home and rest up. Yeah, go for it. I think we still need... Yeah, I think we still need to do the field as well. Nice work, man. I figure everyone's about to start cleaning up, so you better go have some fun before they do. Okay, we will. Oh, nothing beats a boy with beautiful blonde hair. Oh, I just bet he's from some esteemed family. What an honor it was to meet him. Jusis? Probably. Oh, the guy who taught me how to ride the horse was so cool. Just make sure you don't fall off the horse and hurt yourself. Remember to be very careful where you're getting on, okay? Oh, he's so cool. Look at how many people he's teaching how to ride horses. He's like a really life Prince Charming. There's no need to rush. The horses will wait until you're ready. Just keep a firm hold of the reins. Okay. Phew, that was a ton of work, but Jusis really made things easier. I was actually pretty surprised by how well he handled kids. The kids seem to be having a lot of fun with him too. Maybe we gave him the right job. You probably did. Oh, good luck, father. Right, I think it's time to give this a go. You sit back, relax, and watch the master go to work. Full of confidence, indeed. Alright, to see if I missed anyone. Don't think so. We haven't seen Celine yet, so maybe she will be on the rooftop. She has to be somewhere, right? Alright, let's go into the back of the school instead of the front. Why not? And of course, we won't be using the ticket until we've talked to everyone. Cause once we do, time will probably move forward straight away. And I want to make sure that if there is someone that we can help for potentially extra IP, we definitely want to do it. Sheesh, finally got the chance to sit down and take a breather. Not much longer until the first day's all over. Now's the time to run around and see all you want to see. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, there's a good chance that tomorrow will be even busier. Performance is trying to draw big crowds and we got 2 of them. Ooh, I do wonder if they're gonna do the same thing tomorrow with tickets and also like 3 segments a day with a lot of talking. If so, it's gonna be a busy few episodes still to go. Oh, welcome! Fancy a fortune with your delicacies? You've come to the right place. Yeah, with the numbers we were shooting for today. If this keeps up, we might even come in first at the popularity contest. We'll see, we definitely see. Oh, the Stellar Garden was quite an attraction. I was wondering what the students from Class 2 were working so hard on, but everything makes sense now. I must admit, the way their hard work has paid off is very touching. Class 2's attraction left quite an impression on me. It was already moving. Oh, this building has a certain charm in the evening, don't you think? Well then, time for our last attraction of the day. Never would have expected to see an attraction made to be a perfect date at a place like this. Looks like the upper class students are in charge of it, but that's no reason to get psyched out, right? No, it's all fine. It's all perfectly fine. If I had to describe this day in a word, it would be fulfilling. I shall be looking forward to your concert tomorrow, young man. Ah, so you know some of Class 7. Interesting. Well, why I love to stay. I'm afraid it's getting a little late for us. I'm already thinking about what to see tomorrow. Oh, apparently my little brother Rudy fell over and hurt himself while he was running around in the festival. Luckily, Rean was there to look after him, but even so, he's so careless. It would make this busy time a lot easier if I didn't have personal issues to concern myself with. With all these visitors, I need to stay focused on my work. I'm fine with Rudy having fun at the festival, but I wish he'd do so in a way that didn't have me so worried about him. It's probably just a scrape, so don't worry about it too much. Well, I fell down earlier, so that old lady in there was taking care of me. She's really nice, isn't she? I didn't think this military academy place would be so friendly. Oh yeah, I heard these creepy moaning noises coming there in the infirmary. Maybe there's a haunted house around there that they were practicing for? Yeah, or there could be a couple that is having a little bit too much fun resting up for the day. Oh, that's Margarita from Class 2, isn't it? I brought Rudy along to the infirmary because he fell over and scraped his knee, but she's been there the entire time. I wonder what she's doing. Ah, I think Vincent might be in there.
My cookies were a knockout. Literally, they were so delicious that they knocked people unconscious. How could I have imagined that it was such a fine baker? I'll be sure to give everyone seconds after they've woken up. I hope they wake up soon.
Oh god, what has happened?
What the hell were in those cookies? I can't feel my body.
Ah, a little bit of herself and a little bit of drugs. He's totally sleeping. Did you try to subdue her men, in quotations of course, by drugging them to a point of unconsciousness? Bold move. All I have to say about that.
Oh, are you here to visit one of the people who collapsed earlier? It seems they collapsed after eating some girl's cookies. A scary thought, but don't you worry. The effects are only temporary. They should be fine by tonight.
Good. We should have a talk with Margarita about this.
Oh, don't you worry about these kids. The effects are only temporary. They should be fine by tonight.
Well, let's see if we can confirm that at some point.
No security issues to report at present. I'll be doing another round a little later though, just to make sure.
Very well, instructor. I can deny that you do a fine job when you actually apply yourself. But would you mind explaining why you reek of beer?
Well, you see, it was divine guidance. As I suffered, parched and dry, Aios herself led me to an icy, rejuvenating beverage. Who am I to refuse the will of the goddess? Besides, there's no better patrol partner than a slight buzz.
You are an instructor, surrounded by students. Kindly refrain from imbibing. on school grounds? Your continued employment will forever baffle me. Yeah, she got connections. Maybe she blackmailed someone in the directors. Maybe. The first day of the festival was quite a success, I'd say. Now we can all look forward to tomorrow's performance. Class 7's concert in particular seemed to be the focus of everyone's attention. I wish you luck tomorrow. Thank you. Class 7's concert in particular seems to be the focus of everyone's attention. Myself included, of course. Yes. Seeing those girls in his outfit, he cannot wait. Sarifa, I implore you, do not move a muscle. Should I be found again, I fear that I will not be able to escape her clutches. Worry not, Master Vincent. Your protection is one of the utmost importance to me. I have always felt festivals of this nature were well worth experiencing. Just think of the unforgettable memories that have been seared into Master Vincent's brain. Definitely. Why must an elegant noble such as I run about in such an unsightly manner? Oh, Idios, though these circumstances have forever wounded my pride, please allow my body to escape this situation unharmed. Maybe slightly harmed. A little bit. Yum, yum, yum. I just made this pie in one of the cooking classes they're holding here. And it's too good. But maybe this isn't exactly the best place to eat. It's weird how standing and eating never feels wrong when you get something from a food stall, though. I get what you mean. With the proper food, you can last all day. I heard that you could watch a sculptor work here, so I figure I'd take a look-see. But this girl is something else. Imagine the concentration and stamina I must take to keep sculpting so perfectly. Look at the horse. That's the end result he made. Oh, look, Grandpa. Look at that girl go. She surely is something special. You can see the dedication burning in her eyes. I am focusing on my art, that's all. Do not speak to me. Ever the social butterfly, isn't she? Alright, let's go into the cooking class. Oh, quite the cute little performer we have in our hands, da? Korosho! Oh jeez, that explosion nearly gave me a heart attack. But what was that big thing? It was only there for a split second. Really, Lemmy? Wow, now that was a surprise. I'm not even talking about the exploding bulb. I was talking about that huge thing that just appeared and disappeared. I guess that kid knows some magic tricks. I am pleased to say that our cooking classes drew quite a crowd. They were so successful in fact that I'm still in a teaching mood. Rean, since you're currently the person close to me, I want you to have this recipe. Handmade hamburger as the last recipe on the list. Perfect. Remember, the best secret ingredients for any recipe are your heart and soul. As you can see, mixing mysterious substances into your food can have disastrously explosive consequences. Please do not try this at home. Alright. Alright, this is the last one. The last one we can make. So before we end it all with the ticket, I might go by the old school building just to make it. Hopefully we have enough ingredients to make it and deliver it to Thomas and the maid. I tried to get Lemmy to help me out with the kneading of the dough, but the bowl kinda exploded. What was that giant thing? Whoa, and that was so cool. I want to learn how to do that. She is young, but her skills is incredible. Korosho. I guess Lemmy's getting himself a fan club. Milliam, a word? Could I ask you to maybe not bring Lemmy out in public? I guess. I mean, Lemmy's output is still hard to control sometimes. Even I never really know what he'll do. But maybe he's not really ready to help me cook yet. No, you need a very, very delicate hand to make some really precious cooking experiences. Alright.
And here's how you play the flute. Oh, what's wrong with this thing?
That's a fine demonstration on how a flute won't make a noise if you blow into the wrong hole.
I had it flipped around.
Alright, you're going to want to hold it very gently. You got it, just like that. Now try playing.
Oh, looks like everyone's having a good time. I'm so awesome. I can impress the masses without even knowing it.
Yeah, they probably think you're a comic act, really.
Oh, goodness me.
She's quite the playful one, isn't she? She is.
She's a clumsy one. Alright, let's get back to practicing.
I think that calmed me down. A little mistake now and then won't kill anyone, so let's keep practicing. Yeah, and seeing someone that knows what she's doing make a little mistake puts you at ease that even if you make a mistake as well as a newbie, it's not the worst thing in the world, because with even mistakes you can learn.
Oh, the first years came up with some good stuff this year. So good that they've got me all fired up.
They've got to hit every single one of them.
Emily, have you ever considered taking the time to rest a little? There's too much fun to be had to be rest. I can rest when I'm dead. Okay. Unfortunately, I doubt that we will be able to see everything today. It's a blessing to be able to say we can do so tomorrow too. The Stellar Garden and Gate of Avalon were pretty great, but we still got to see all the other classes stuff before we run out of time.
Emily?
Run. Well, the moment I tell them I'm preserving memories of the festival, all the fine ladies start lining up for the photos.
Woohoo! Festivals are the best! Now this is paradise.
The moment I tell them I'm preserving memories,
festivals are the best. Class 1 and Class 7 are both putting on performances tomorrow. I advise using this evening to rest your body and mind. May I suggest relaxing with a good book? As it so happens, I've just finished one of my own. If you're in need of reading material, you're welcome to it. The finale of Red Moon Rose. Thank you very much. Master Patrick, might I recommend that you take a break from rehearsing to enjoy the festival? A rest might do you some good. And should you so desire, I would join you as you made your way around the various attractions on display. Oh, do not treat me like a child. I still have work to do. This is all the rest I need. This event is far more important than petty things like sleep. Ooh, he's all fired up, is he? Alright, I think it's time for the Stalker Club here.
Oh, the mere thought of seeing Lady Laura perform on stage has me on the verge of tears. I am unsure as to what this concert entails, but I expect you to treat her with all the glamour and dignity she deserves. Assuming your filthy animals don't force some shameless outfit upon her.
If I plan my exit route now, I should be able to avoid all three of them when the concert's over.
I am unsure of what this concert entails, but I expect to be fitting tribute to Lady's dignity and grace. Oh, Lady Laura, seeing you in the flesh is the happiest reminder of how your beauty and grace I could ever ask for. And to think the members of this academy get to spend every waking moment in the light of your presence.
I'm so jealous. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely a Stalker Club.
Oh, Lady Laura, good luck with your performance tomorrow. Not that you need it, you're perfect. I'll be cheering you on until I can't cheer anymore. If you hear someone screaming hoarsely, it's probably me.
My thanks. Although, it seems like the three of you could use a moment to collect yourself.
Oh, we couldn't possibly collect ourselves at a time like this. Oh, why didn't I borrow my father's prized orbital camera? There will never be a more perfect photo than right now.
They made the trip here all the way from Legram. It's only natural to want to ensure they have a great time. Yeah, do spend some time with them, but after that, practice for tomorrow, even if it's just a little bit. Oh, I wouldn't have expected them to have a surprise guest of that caliber. Very impressive. Luckily, they didn't realize that you're not half as dumb as you look, Luggins. Well, if that's supposed to be a compliment, it's a crappy one. But it felt pretty nice to win after getting destroyed by Crow. I can't believe it took me 7 damn tries before I won, though. Who the hell was that mate anyway? Well, that was Sharon, the undefeatable. Alright, Ellen's class included. We get seen everything on the 2nd floor. Where should we go next? And that's the 3rd extraction in a row you've conquered. You're really out for blood today, aren't you, Friedel? Well, I have to say, we ourselves were very lucky as well. From the 3 games that we could win prizes, we won all of them. So technically I could do it again and win more prizes, but I feel like going to Stella Garden might be a little bit better. That student over there was talking to her cat just now. What a kind-hearted little lady. The Empire's got a bright future ahead with all these good kids here. The first day is almost over. Give yourself a pat on the back. The attendees will gradually be making their way home, so we can all start to relax. Why not take the opportunity to go enjoy the festival with your friends? Alright. Kind of romantic, isn't it? I'm a bit jealous of the students here. Just imagine how wonderful it would be to attend this academy. Lo, the sunset. Our bright companion now departs for his nightly rest. This is such a operatic scenery that it's hard to resist getting a little bit dramatic. Ah, then you definitely have to see the operetta tomorrow. Me and Mom got our fortunes told. Then we went to the room with all the stars and it was awesome. I've got to tell Dad all about it when we go home. It's so wonderful to be able to watch the sunset from such a high spot. I've made memories today that I will cherish for decades. Well, or you could try to make even better memories. Ah, she is there. Yeah. Oh, I didn't expect that making these things all day would be so tough. I've got a newfound respect for my dad. Running the shop must take it out of him. I didn't expect that making this all day would be so tough. I've got a newfound respect for my dad. Running the shop must really take it out of him. The end of the festival is always a painful thing. It feels like a piece of your soul is being ripped away from you. But sadness is foolish and fleeting, and the memories of the festival you hold dear will live in your heart forever. Wait, what do you mean there's one more day? Joy of all joys, Ios herself has rained her compassion down upon us. You didn't even know there was 2 days? So badly informed. What an enjoyable day. Visiting so many places has really tired me out though. Just be sure you don't exhaust yourself. We still got a concert to perform tomorrow after all. Oh right, yes. Emma, are you okay? What happened? Meow. Oh, I'm sorry, but as soon as you said the word concert, everything sort of went blank for a moment. I really need to get over my fear by tomorrow, I guess. Try not to stress yourself out over it. Celine? She seems worried about whatever's over there. You must be tired with all these people running around today. You should come to the dorms tonight. I'll ask Sharon to make something tasty for you again. Ooh, and a Zeren capsule. I am still wondering if this gift has been given to us because of all the milk we've given her before, or if we'd have always gotten it. Is this for me? And some cat just gives people dead mice. Thanks, Lean. I'll be sure to put this to good use. Oh, we will. We definitely will. Alright, let's have a quick trip to the old schoolhouse, and then we can go on a date with Jusis. Alright, back into the old schoolhouse for nothing more than just some random cooking lesson. Or let's see if we can make everything we
Okay, let's give this a try.
want to. That was not what I was aiming for.
What even is this?
Well, at least we got that one out of the list. We should have enough to make it with everyone,
let's get
right?
started. Made by yours truly.
Mixed hamburger dish, perfect.
I'll do what I can. Not what I intended.
Yeah, I think let's go with the others. Because we're just looking for a slightly above normal skill in food.
Okay. Oh, came out okay.
Perfect, that one is one we also would like.
Alright, I'll give it a try. This turned out very good.
There it is, the Imperial hamburger. Alright, we're gonna leave the schoolhouse and go to the Stella Garden for Jusis' date. And next time, on the next episode, we'll deliver the last two recipe foods to Thomas and of course the maid. Alright, all here at the Stella Garden. We couldn't end this episode with at least having something exciting in here. Yes, based upon someone's request, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to the Stella Garden with Jusis. Because Jusis is the one person we still want to have some extra points with. So this fits perfectly. Welcome to Class 2 Stella Garden. If you ever wanted to walk through a beautiful garden underneath a blanket of stars, here's the place to do so. It's been specifically designed for pairs to make sure you choose a special someone before you come inside. He is extremely special. We have like a little rivalry going between ourselves. Let's see if Jusis is up for it. Rean calls Jusis. After meeting up, they used one of his tickets to enter the Stella Garden. Not bad. So this is a Stella Garden. I never thought they'd make something this impressive. There's even a device that makes it more incredible farther into the garden. What do you say we make our way through? Very well. So can we talk to the others again? Are they the same people with the same text? Oh, this room is a great atmosphere, don't you think? Just what we need to take our relationship another step further. Yeah, it's the same text. Then he says, oh, we might go so far as holding each other's hands. Yeah, that is very impressive. Right. And now I actually realize that once we deliver this ticket, the day will probably end. So we won't be able to deliver the last two recipes today. But I'm assuming that tomorrow is the second day at the academy that I'm pretty sure Thomas and the maid will be somewhere on the grounds. We appear to have reached our stop. Alright, let's turn this thing on. Unbelievable. My sentiments, exactly. Still, I can't fathom what possessed you to invite me here. Did the thought of inviting a girl even dart across your mind? Well, why not? I'm shocked you said yes. I would have figured you'd have been through here with plenty of girls by now. I did receive a number of invitations, but I turned them all down. Coming here with someone I barely know would be a waste of both our times. I wish I had that problem. Come to think of it, what is your type anyway? In what way is that information remotely relevant to you? Well, I'm just curious. You rarely talk about yourself, so I was curious, that's all. Well, I have a little interest in pursuing a romantic relationship at the moment. But should that change, I would look for a woman like my mother. You said she passed away 8 years ago, correct? What kind of person was she? In a word, strong. Not only did she raise me entirely on her own, I never once heard her complain about her position as my father's concubine. She may have been a commoner, but she held her head just as high as any noble. If that's the case, I think you must have taken after her. What do you mean? It is hard to put into words, but I've always thought that your sense of pride was different from the other nobles. It goes without saying that it's different than your father's, but it's a little different than your brother's too. But after hearing about your mother, I'm starting to see where it came from. I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to say here, but I hope you're right nonetheless. I'm sure I am. Here's hoping you do end up meeting a girl like her someday, though. Mind your own business. Well, if he's looking for a strong, righteous person, why not try Laura? You will have to deal with the stalker again, though. That was a really nice scene. After relaxing together for a while longer, the two of them made their way to the exit and left the classroom. There was a well-made garden. Not a bad attraction after all. I can think of worse ways to pass the time at least. I'll be taking my leave, but I'm sure I'll see you around the festival. Likewise, see you around. Your bond with Jusis strengthened. 6 little points. We have so many people so close to level 5. We all have to push them over, definitely.
The first day of the Academy Festival is nearly over. Thank you for coming today, everyone. I hope you'll join us for our second day of festivities.
I wouldn't want to miss it.
And for all of you prepping tonight for tomorrow's attractions, good luck. And try not to overexert yourselves.
So that's day 1 over already. That went by really quickly. I should go meet up with everyone. As the day drew to a close, Class 7 gathered in the auditorium to give their instruments and costumes one final check. After they were satisfied everything was ready for the big show, they returned to the dormitory together. Yeah, it was a beautiful, fun day for everyone. I think it was really successful so far, and we helped everyone we could find. 100%.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I wish we could have a festival every week.
That might make things a bit too lively around here, but it would be better than classes and homework. Well, personally, I was surprised by the variety of different attractions. There was so much to take in. Yeah, the other classes have really put together some impressive events. We're going to have to make extra sure we measure up with our concert. Indeed, nothing less than our best will cut it tomorrow. The time has come.
What the?
Hey, what's wrong, Rean? You look startled. Nothing, I think. But I could swear I heard someone calling me just now. Must have been my imagination. Oh? Did you blow all those free tickets cuddling up with cuties in the Stellar Garden? Yes, he did. Maybe one of them's all smitten, chasing after you like, Rean, baby, here's my number, call me anytime, day or night. Alyssa, you were one of them. Yeah, I don't think it was that. Anyway, what do you think about one last meeting after dinner tonight? I'd like to discuss the details of our third song a little more. Sounds sensible enough to me. Okay, let's roll. I think Emma heard it as well. It's inviting us, isn't it? So does it mean if we tomorrow we go into the old school house, we get to go to that new level? I so want to go in there and see what's going on. Ooh. Misty's bird. Quest Academy Festival Patrol completed. Oh, we're so close. Will we be able to make it? Will there be points tomorrow? Like, we're only 9 points away. Seeing as how many points we gathered up today, we have to be able to, right?
Thank you for everything.
And that's where we're gonna leave it for today. Since we have a safe option now, I think this is the perfect place to leave it at. And after this, in the next episode, we're just gonna continue with our second day. And who knows, when we're going back to the dormitory, maybe Rean will do the call of arms to go to the old schoolhouse and see what's going on there. But that will be on the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time to see what's going on with the old schoolhouse. See you then. Bye-bye.